Good evening. Welcome to this edition of Northeast Diary. Here we bring you the latest developments from India's unexplored Northeast region. Friends, connectivity to a place brings that place nearer to us. Today, we will talk about the railway link works in Mizoram that are going on in full swing. We will also go over to Kohima to know how Nagaland will be celebrating a green Christmas this year. In Tripura, the BSF is organizing a series of events to mark the 50th year of independence of Bangladesh and to highlight the contribution made by the BSF in the 1971 war. We have more from our Agartala correspondent, Reena.
The Border Security Force BSF on Sunday hosted a joint cultural event in association with its Bangladesh counterpart at Akhaura Integrated Checkpost to mark the Golden Jubilee celebration of independence of Bangladesh, highlighting the contribution of the BSF in the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. Renowned cultural groups from both Bangladesh and India showcased their performances during the event. During the program, BSF felicitated the war veterans and remembered their contribution to the 1971 Liberation War. A coffee table book on the Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh Liberation was also released by the State Information and Cultural Affairs Minister, Mr. Sushanta Chowdhury, along with BSF high officials. BSF officials said that such events at the border would certainly boost the spirit of amity and confidence of the border population on both sides of the international boundary, as well as it will strengthen the bilateral relationship between border guards. Minister Sushanta Chowdhury said that organizing such friendly events is to enhance cooperation and goodwill between the two countries, which would contribute to the Indo-Bangladesh relationship in trade, business and human resource development. The BSF had also organized a Maitri cycle rally and a BSF BGB Maitri football match series along the border roads under Eastern Command of BSF. For Northeast Diary, this is Reena Nomaitham from Agartala.
Giving another boost to government's Digital India program, Arunachal Pradesh Police has recently launched a citizen services portal and its CCTNS Cloud Data Center. Here is a report.
Arunachal Pradesh Police launched its Criminal and Crime Tracking Network and System Cloud Data Center, Citizen Service Portal and User Manual last week. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar inaugurated the services in presence of DGP Ravindra Singh Yadav. Mr. Kumar on the occasion lauded the state police for launching the citizen-centric portal and said that this service will help police to communicate with the people of the state in a much better way. Rohit Rajbir Singh, SP Crime, said that Arunachal being one of the states with very difficult mountainous terrain, on many occasions people don't reach police stations on time for complaints. He said this online portal will enable people to file complaints online without physically being present in the police station.
For better citizen outreach, we should have a citizen portal. What is the meaning of a citizen portal? It is that citizens of our country and in our state in particular have some requests, some demands, and they are not able to access our police stations physically because of the reasons that I mentioned before. So we are providing them with an online solution. For example, if they want to check out whatever FIRs are filed on their complaint, or if they want to file a complaint, or they want to file a request for an event, somebody wants to do a music show, somebody wants to do performance, so they can ask for those details. Somebody wants to do a verification of his tenant that he is getting, or an employee that he is just now done an interview and he wants to employ somebody. But what about his background check? So for all these things, he had to come to the police station, which was not possible for every citizen to come. So now we've launched an online citizen portal whose backend data is also now on the cloud. So now he can access that citizen portal throughout the state. He can access it one link of that system is with the police station. So police station can see the request, then they can process it, and then they can give an acknowledgement. Plus, if the request is complied with, they will also say that yes, your request is accepted. Or if it is rejected, then they will say it is rejected because this request is not going through all of our parameters.
Mr. Singh said that the citizen portal will help the state's police in better policing and making key policy decisions.
First of all, citizen portal will give us a feel of the pulse of the citizens, that what are their requests and from what areas are these citizens coming up. So we'll be able to formulate our policies and our outreaches after analyzing this data. For example, if more requests are coming through Pasighat, then we will think about opening more police stations or deploying more people. And if some place like Shiomi, if requests are not coming from there, then we would like to have more awareness programs for those people that these are the facilities that we have and you are requested to please come up on the portal and please access this portal so that you can have easy and quick redressal of your grievances.
The Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and System Cloud Data Center of Arunachal Police will help police in maintaining criminal records and others in the cloud, which can be accessed by any police stations in the country. Arunachal Pradesh has 106 police stations. Out of these, 61 are connected with these services. Mr. Singh informed that the rest of the police stations will be connected in the next 5 to 6 months period. For Northeast Diary, this is Rakesh Tole, Air News, Itanagar.
The ambitious plan of the Union government to connect all the state capitals in the country's northeastern region is under implementation with high speed of execution. So far, the state capitals of Assam, Tripura and Arunachal Pradesh have come under the railway map, while the rail connectivity work is in progress in Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland and Meghalaya. Under the rail connectivity in the region, Bairabi-Sairang project is an important part which will link Mizoram with the rail track. In fact, the ambitious plan of connecting the Northeast region with rail network has received a boost after the central government in its budget for 2021-22 has allocated 1,000 crore rupees for the Bairabi-Sairang project in Mizoram. The project is presently estimated to be completed by the middle of the next year, 2022. We have a report on the progress of the Mizoram rail project from our Aizawl correspondent.
The construction works of the new rail line project of Bairabi-Sairang in Mizoram is going on in full swing. Holding a meeting with the Chief Minister Mizoram at Aizawl last week, General Manager of NF Railways Anshul Gupta briefed him about the progress of Bairabi-Sairang rail track construction works. According to officials, the union budget for 2021-22 has allocated 1,000 crore rupees for Bairabi-Sairang project. According to the latest estimate of the railways, the project will be completed by March of 2024. When the new project is completed, the capital city Aizawl will be connected by train service. After Bairabi station, which is situated in the Assam-Mizoram boundary, there will be 4 more stations, namely Hortoki, Konpui, Mualkhang and Sairang. Aizawl is 20 km away from Sairang. According to NF Railway, the estimated project cost of the 51 km Bairabi-Sairang new railway line is over 6,500 crore rupees. There will be 55 major and 87 minor bridges in the project since the new rail line will pass over the hills. The project will also have 11 road over bridges and road under bridges. The entire project will have 12.6 km tunnel. Also, the NF Railway will ply RO service for transportation of commodities from outside the state as per the demand of the state government. According to NF Railway's General Manager Mr. Gupta, the plying RO rakes between Bhanga to Bairabi station is feasible for carrying commodities like petroleum and LPG to Mizoram. He observed that the service will help bring faster development in the region. During the meeting with the Chief Minister Mizoram, Mr. Gupta also informed that the Kisan Rail service helps the farmers in carrying their agri-products at 50% discounts to different destinations all over the country.
For Northeast Diary, this is Irene from Aizawl.
Naresh Agarwal from Gangtok, Sikkim, has co-authored a book on 25 inspiring journeys. The book, titled Engineering to Ikigai, 25 Journeys Towards Purpose, is a documentation of 25 journeys originating from different parts of India to Singapore with different purposes in life. Currently, an associate professor and director of the Information Science and Technology concentration at Simon's University in Boston, USA, the book also chronicles his own journey. Here is a report.
In 2018, Sikkim's Naresh Agarwal and his fellow NTU scholar and Singapore-based banker Rahul Singh started writing a book documenting 25 journeys. The book is aimed at young people looking for a direction in life and career. With over 700 hours and 3 years of efforts, the book tells stories of Ikigai, meaning the purpose of life in Japanese, serendipity and resilience. The stories document journeys and aim to inspire readers to discover their own calling of life. Mr. Agarwal hopes that the book will help readers go beyond their fears and discover their life purpose.
This book is out in 2 versions. The international version is called You Know the Glory, Not the Story, and the Indian version is called Engineering to Ikigai. So there are lots of these stories of different people, and the idea is that the youth and the students, right, who are taught to find their scope in life or something, or to just go by like whatever is, this word scope is used, like go into a field where there is scope, but then maybe that's not what you want to do, and to try to identify and to listen to your voice all the time about what is it that you want to do, why is it that you exist, like why do you live, what is your purpose of living, what is it that you enjoy doing, and this something that gives us a sense of belonging or a sense of doing something or a sense of living gives us our Ikigai. And that is the idea behind the book, is that each of us has this power within us to discover and live our lives to our fullest potential as long as we are open to learning and open to experiences. So the book is now available in stores in Sikkim, also in online. So I would really highly urge everyone, especially the children from the ages of from like class 8 onwards, and even college students, actually even people who want to find themselves at any age, like maybe in the 30s, 40s, 50s, as a stories of real life stories of inspiration to try to determine what they want to do in life. And you can get copies for yourself, or even for giving out to school libraries and to sponsoring other children who can afford that, because I think these stories would really help people live lives to their fullest potential. So we've put a lot of hard work in the book, and I hope you do like them and enjoy the stories. So thank you so much.
The book features Mr. Agarwal's home and the iconic MG Mark and Sikkim's sacred mountain Mount Kanchenjunga, which he left behind almost 2 decades ago for career opportunities. He also has advised the readers to find aspects of their own life reflected in some of the stories. With Saikat Sarkar, this is Namo Dikshit for Northeast Diary for AIR News, Sikkim.
In what is being touted as India's first drone project for medicine delivery via hybrid eVTOL drone for saving lives, the government of Meghalaya has launched the pilot project whereby drones will be used for delivering medicine and vaccines in remote areas of Meghalaya's West Khasi Hills district. This is being implemented under the Smart Village movement, Berkeley Haas. A report.
The trial demonstration of the project was done at Nongstoin Civil Hospital recently, where a prototype drone was launched which reached Mawet PHC, which is about 35 kilometers away from the district headquarters. The drone reached the PHC in just 20 minutes, and it has reduced the transportation time by 3.5 hours from Nongstoin to Mawet through the normal road journey. The launch program was attended by District Medical and Health Officer Dr. S. A. Lingdo, Medical Superintendent of Nongstoin Civil Hospital, Dr. Jet Marak, and virtually witnessed by Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, Chief Secretary R.V. Shuchiang, along with the Principal Health Secretary and others. While congratulating the team behind this, the Chief Minister in a tweet said that this is a unique project that will transform the healthcare supply chain for hard-to-reach population. Dr. Jet Marak, Medical Superintendent of Nongstoin Civil Hospital, said that the launching of the prototype drone was a success, and this intervention will be a step towards taking healthcare services to people's doorsteps, especially in remote areas.
It is India's first medicine delivery via hybrid eVTOL drone to save lives. This is the program actually. The prototype which we had a trial run today could carry up to 3 kilos But in future, it may be, if we have the bigger drone, it may come up to around 100 kilos also, maybe. Yes, for example, today's trial run was 35 kilometers. So if the bigger drone, we can go further also. For example, Aradonga PHC from here, from Northeastern, it's around 80 plus kilometers one way. So they are targeting Aradonga PHC also, that is in the list. So it can cover a long distance.
It may be mentioned that the prototype trial version can carry a weight of 3 kilos covering a distance of 35 kilometers, but a hybrid drone that the department is proposing to use can carry over 100 kilograms of medicine. It is hoped that this project will help to speed up medicine delivery in PHCs located in hard-to-reach areas such as Mawet, Ramrai, and Aradonga PHCs, among others in the district. This is Rustam for Northeast Diary from AIR News, Shillong.
Nagaland is all set to celebrate an environment-friendly Christmas this year through the Nagaland for Green Christmas campaign. This is the second edition and initiative of the State Planning and Coordination Department's Sustainable Development Goals Coordination Center. The campaign focuses on mobilizing all the residents of Nagaland to celebrate a sustainable and environment-friendly Christmas.
The key objective of this campaign, Nagaland for Green Christmas, is to align the Christmas festival celebration to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, dissemination and spark action among the residents in Nagaland for making this Christmas and beyond sustainable. As part of this campaign, Sustainable Development Goals Coordination Center has opened a Green Christmas Contest 2021 till December 25. The theme for this year's contest is Minimalism, involving celebration to the maximum by using minimum and locally available resources. Residents or communities of the state can participate by sharing 1 to 5 photographs and 1 videos of not more than a minute to showcase the best practices of how they are celebrating a green Christmas. 3 winners will be awarded with 10,000 rupees each. This is Asanyo from AIR News Kohima for Northeast Diary.
Today, we bring you an interview with Guru Reuben Masangwa, a renowned folk music singer of Manipur, who was conferred the Padma Shri Award on 9th of November this year by the President.
Guru Reuben Masangwa is a well-known folk musician and he is famous all across the globe. Today we have the opportunity to interact with our Guru. Welcome to our show, sir.
Thank you.
First of all, I would like to know how you started your career as a folk musician and what inspired you to become a folk musician.
I live in my village, Choitra, Ukhrut district, and I stay in my village. So when I was young, I just sing a song in the church music, very simple, not in the folk. But I heard the old guys, the village folk, they are singing folk every time, festival. So that times only I listened, but I didn't learn when I was young time. But I like very much in the folk, the melodies, whatever. So later on when I'm grown up, I just start practice and listening, staying by the folk guys. So I start just like that.
Can you elaborate us what is folk music?
Folk is not exactly this and that, we cannot say fixed. But the folk is every songs, every feelings came from the workplace. Throughout the year they are working by the field. So wherever they go, they may be, any sound is folk. And I think they are not mixed. Their mind is for outside the music, because the folk is your workplace. There is a folk feelings, folk songs, rhythms, whatever is come out automatically to connect to the nature and your hard working time.
Can you tell our listener on the position of the folk music in present scenario, and do you think that preservation of the folk music is necessary in today's society?
Exactly, that is very needful. Preservation is very need. How to means the preservation? So keeping in a museum, or keeping in the mind, or keeping in the community. This is very difficult to say that. I think the best preservation is just to understand to the coming up, the youngsters, the generation, so that the folk stuff will be safe. Otherwise, if we record in machine, and that also is not a very good position. So, time to time, we need to teach and to understand tell them to the youngsters in their mind, so that one piece or two piece, even that is a good preservation.
You belongs to Tangkhul community and you also sang folk music of Tangkhul community. Can you present one popular folk music of Tangkhul community for our listener?
Okay, so it's not a pure original, but this is me and my brother compositions a long time back. This is 1980s. This is only we are composing mouth only, not instruments. I use guitar after 25-30 years, but let me sing that songs from my mouth, no instrument. Klepu pila wan va liao si na mei yi na wan liao mi ge wan liao mi ge ki wan lo ge bai a wan ne wan liao mi ge ki wan lo ge bai a wan ne.
Thank you, Guruji, for your sweet and memorable folk music for our listener. Now let me come to the present scenario. Nowadays many singers has come up mind that the folk music fusion can be done at any level or at any place with little knowledge. So is it possible to have a folk music fusion by the modern singer?
Your question is really relevant for the youngsters. You know, many singers, many artists, many bands, they want to make a fusion music, modern and rock and blues and whatever, any music, modern music and folk. But I think, yeah, they can make, but the music may not come out good quality, good melodies, because the modern singers he know only moderns. So he want to fuse the folk. So I think this sometimes some things may be problem. See, if that guys, the singers, if you want to fuse to the modern music, folk and his fusions, if he don't know the roots of the folk, yeah, he can make any music, but he didn't get, and listeners also maybe not satisfied, because this is folk. Those who are folk singer, and at least he knows the modern things, then he can fuse compositions, chemistries may be better.
Guruji, everybody know that you have been awarded Padma Shri by the President of India on 9th of November this year. That is one of the highest civilian award given to a citizen of India. Before that, in your career, can you tell us which award and what kind of recognition you have got so far in the field of folk music?
You know, last 10, 20 years back, yes, I got so many awards from the state and national and regional. So State Kalaikatami Awards and Guru Shishya Parampara from Ministry of Culture, Government of India, and then the Knowledge Excellency by the ICC, Indian Chamber of Commerce, and then National Tribal Awards given by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India. I got so many awards. But this, lastly, I don't think, and I don't dream also.
Padma Shri.
Yeah, Padma Shri. They confirm me, they give me Padma Shri. So, yes, why not? I'm happy because many people say we deserve. So I think, okay, thank you so much to the people, government, and all the people of Manipur, and all my fans of all over India. Why not? I'm so happy. Yes, I didn't get the cash. Every award I didn't get the cash. Only one I get. I get one small cash. But award is, you cannot buy money. So this is recognition. So this is very good. I'm very happy to receive this kind of things.
Thank you, Guruji. Last question would be, what is your future plan in connection to the folk music?
Yes, now I crossed 60 years, but still I'm strong. Now, after this getting Padma Shri, I think, yes, one day I'll getting grow old, I may not be performing. So my plan is, if the people accept me, support me, then I want to open one school in Ukhrul. Because here in Manipur, so many institutions, governments, private also, but in the tribal area, even single music folk school is none. That's why, lastly, before my last breath, see how many years I live, I don't know, but I want to keep one place for meeting place, all the artists, interaction, sharing the feelings, sharing the idea regarding the art form, so that it's very nice. I think so. I think that kind of thing. So yeah, I need to appeal all my friends my well wishers, government also, please help me, and I want to open that kind of a school.
In Hill District.
Hill District, yes.
Thank you. We are very happy that you accepted the invitation from Northeast ID and come over here for interactive session. And the team of Northeast ID, wish you a very success life and wish that whatever you dream in your life may fulfill by the Almighty. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
And now, let us endeavour to know more about the special places that are nestled in the cozy corners of India's northeast. In our city segment, let's go to the land of warriors in Nagaland, Zunheboto.
The land of warriors and a paradise for bird watchers, Zunheboto is one district in Nagaland that will stun you completely. Witness the cordial relation of the Sumi tribe with well-conserved nature and imbibe the hypnotic rhythms of the dance and music that not only please the ears but complement the surroundings as well. Sharing its eastern boundary with Mokokchung and the western boundary with Wokha, Zunheboto is a land of Sumi tribes which are known as the warrior tribe with excellent martial arts skills. Zunheboto is also the location of the largest Baptist church in Asia, the Sumi Baptist Church, having a seating capacity of 8,500 people. The name Zunheboto was created by putting together two words of the Sumi dialect, that is Zunheboto, meaning a flowering shrub having white leaves and sponge-like ears, and To, which translates to on top of the hills. The district has its headquarters in the town of the same name, which is also the sixth urban area after Dimapur, Kohima, Mokokchung, Wokha and Chunsai. Agriculture is the main source of livelihood of the people. The district inhabited by Sumi tribe, Zunheboto is a culturally rich district. The Naga people recognize this region as the land of a warrior tribe that excels in martial arts. Therefore, one of the best things to do here is to witness the martial arts skills and the lifestyle of this eminent tribe in Nagaland. Sumis are also known for their energetic dance form and music. The warrior tribe of Sumi are reckoned to hold several celebrations round the year, out of which Tuluni is the most important festival to behold. Held in the month of July, this festival comprises of a lot of folk dance and music, rituals and attractive traditional attires. Zunheboto is a bird watcher's paradise and is also home to Blitz tragopan, a rare species of bird. Evidently, this travel destination is ideal for ornithologists and bird lovers. The Satui range flanking the district is known for its rich vegetation and rare rhododendrons that adorn the valleys and the rolling hills. From every angle, Zunheboto is perfect for those looking for a quiet and scenic place to spend a holiday. What adds to the beauty of the district are the three rivers, Izu, Doyang and Sutha. Apart from it, the district houses two wildlife reserves in the form of Ayjuto forests and the Gosu Bird Sanctuary, both of them being absolute assets for the wildlife adventurers. Another important attraction in Zunheboto is Lake Ayjuto, which offers the opportunity for boating and proves to be an ideal picnic spot. If you want to escape the wet season, it is advisable to visit Zunheboto during the winters. The protection from the cold is an absolute must. However, if you want to soak in the wetness of the place, the monsoon season is the best time to visit Zunheboto. Zunheboto lies along the National Highway 61 and is well connected to the rest of the state. It is 152 kilometers from Kohima and 70 kilometers from Mokokchung. The Nagaland state transport buses are easily available from all these places to reach Zunheboto. Private taxis can also be booked. With Asuno from Kohima, Suparna Segya for Northeast Diary.
With that, we have come to the end of this edition of Northeast Diary. Do join us next week to hear more stories from this enchanting part of India. Goodbye.